Hello, how are you? My name's AJ from Greater Westtown. Um, with me is Mr. White, and we're going to spend the next few minutes talking to you about our shipping and receiving training program, one of the many programs that we offer at Greater Westtown. Um, we are on the west side of the city. Our neighborhoods are that we directly work with is East Garfield Park, North Lawndale, the Austin community. But we service any individual throughout the city of Chicago that would like to get some job training, job placement, or just connect with other services within the greater Chicagoland area to provide any needs that may come up within the community. So we're gonna focus on our training programs, but we'll also be able to talk a little bit about all the other programs that Greater Westtown offer. And if you would like some more information, the phone number is on the bottom of the screen here, 1-312-563-9570. You'd be able to call that number and ask some questions if you need further information or more detail about what we're about to talk about. So Mr. White is the program coordinator for the Shipping and Receiving Training Program. And both of us are actually instructors for shipping and receiving. Mr. White, so when people are tuning in and they're looking at us sitting here and they're asking us questions about what about Greater Westtown is it that we need to provide information for that is going to be a benefit of their life, specifically talking about our shipping and receiving training program, why should someone come to Greater Westtown to apply for that program?
Well, first of all, being a community-based organization, we service all of the communities that either surround us or in the Chicagoland area, and the types of careers that we service as far as industry related, which is the shipping and receiving training program. And like I said, everybody needs something delivered, or everybody needs some types of manufacturing or distribution type of career-based. The things that we provide for the community would be more knowledge of the industry and how things move and how things work throughout the world as far as shipping and receiving, being that things that get delivered to you. First and foremost, of how operations work. And the operations of shipping and receiving plays a major part in our Chicagoland area and throughout our nation, and maybe throughout the world.
I like that. We say in the shipping and receiving industry that we move the world, which is true. A lot of companies now, in order to get a job within shipping and receiving, it isn't like it used to be in the 70s or 80s and 90s where you could go to a company, start sweeping a floor, and before you knew it, you were a supervisor. A lot of companies now expect people to come in with some type of skill. And is that something that they can learn at Greater Westtown?
Absolutely. So the things that we provide our candidates or participants is certifications. The type of certifications that you'll receive coming to our organization will be certification with the National Safety Council of occupational and lift truck services. Then you'll get your OSHA 10-hour service certification, which is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. You'll learn more about digital literacy, getting to know the ins and outs of all the computers and how to do emails or sending out any type of information or creating something with your types of computers. And you'll get a certification in that. And last but not least, a 380-hour certification of completion of our training program.
Yeah. So just a reminder, if you're watching us right now live, if you're watching us on replay, maybe on the YouTube channel, and it is between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., please feel free to call us at 1-312-563-9570, 1-312-563-9570. if we aren't in classes, you can ask for us. My name is AJ, Mr. White, and you can say, hey, I saw them on TV. I want to talk to them right now, or when they're available. And it would be great to hear from you, provide you more information about what our program offers, and also when the next training program is going to start for the shipping and receiving program. So when are we looking to start the next program?
So our next training service or training cohort will start at the end of November. It'll be best to get the ball rolling now. Every Wednesday from 9, starting at 9, we give an orientation where you'll come in and fill out an application, be given a shipping and receiving assessment, and then be given a tour of our facility. Afterwards, then we're going to ask that you stay for a little bit just to recap on maybe just your life of how you're tested. So just testing you on reading and math just to see what your levels will be.
One thing also, before we lose anyone of the viewers, we'd like to mention that this program would be at no cost if you're accepted. So we're not expecting you to have any money, to pay us any money. This program is offered to community members, to Chicago residents, to Illinois residents at no cost if you qualify. And the only way we can find that out is if you come in and you apply. Yes, it is a step that you'll need to take to even see if you qualify. But if it does happen that you do qualify, it's worth it. It's worth the few hours that you would spend on a Wednesday at Greater Westtown applying and visiting our program. We'd be able to give you a tour, and maybe in about 5 minutes or so, we'll go ahead and show you some slides that will demonstrate some of the activities that you'll do in shipping and receiving. So at no cost program, we are in East Garfield Park. That's 500. Our exact address is 500 North Sacramento Boulevard. So Sacramento and Franklin. For the shipping and receiving program, and this is just a recap, for the shipping and receiving program, the next one's going to start at the end of November. So you have every Wednesday to come in to apply, visit our agency, and then see if you're eligible for the no-cost training. And then you'll receive everything that Mr. White was just saying.
You'll get the National Safety Council Certificate of Completion. You'll receive a forklift license. You'll get your 10-hour OSHA certification with a license, and then you'll receive North Star Digital Literacy, a certificate of completion in that, and last but not least, a certificate of completion of the training program, which is 380 hours.
Yeah. So you mentioned, and I'm just recapping here. You mentioned that an individual would need to take a reading and math assessment. And I just want to mention that because the reason why we do that is because we do have state accreditation to the Illinois Board of Higher Education. So this is more than just us printing out a you graduated, congratulations certificate. This is actually, it carries some weight since we are certified by the Illinois Board of Higher Education and the ACCSC as well for the accreditation for community and vocational training courses. So it may be a little bit for individuals that have been out of the learning environment.
Yeah.
But I think we do a good job in focusing on people's strengths, right? So how many times do they take basic adult learning classes?
Maybe in their lifetime, maybe two at the least, maybe 4 at the most. Yeah. But even in this industry, this is an industry that never dies. I mean, even during the pandemic, we were still up and running. People still needed things delivered to them. They needed things shipped to them. So we were still, and all jobs, they were still working. So even with this industry, you can bank on this type of industry. Yeah. It keeps moving. It keeps going. Everybody, like I said, everybody needs something shipped to them, and they need to ship out something, and then they'll receive things. All those play a part in our training program.
Yeah, and like I've told other individuals, Yes, we ask for reading and math classes, but we're not asking individuals to read, hundreds and thousands of pages worth of novels. It's
Right.
all industry based.
All industry related classes.
Yeah. So
With our
the math is based on like weights for shipments. How many, multiplying how many boxes go on a pallet,
exactly.
how many items go in a box. So it's not, a long algorithm. I'd really want to make sure that the audience knows that anything that we do for adult basic education, which is reading and math and digital literacy or computers, is all based around work or industry.
Yes. And all of our, we do have a job readiness course where you taking throughout your training, things that it'll help you build your interviewing skills, helping you to ask industry related questions, and also building your rebuilding your resume. Now, for people that do not have a resume, then we can go into your history of your work, and then we can dissect it and then put it into a form where you'll have an actual resume, and furthering your education by adding things of our training program into your resume.
Yeah. So I have about 4 questions before we go to the slides.
Sure.
Questions we get asked all the time. Do you need a high school diploma?
No.
No. What is the age minimum?
So our course is 18 and older.
Okay.
And when I say older, that means it goes on and on. So,
Okay. Do you need a driver's license?
no.
Okay. So what you're telling me is that you can receive forklift or lift truck driving certification without having a driver's license.
Yeah, we get those questions all the time, like, do I need a driver's license to drive a forklift? No. Actually, because you won't be driving a personal vehicle inside of the warehouse, so all you need is your forklift certification and license.
Okay. And then finally, I know we mentioned that our program is no cost, but would students be provided with everything they need to learn, as in pens, books, folders, all that stuff?
So yes, we provide those types. We provide binders. We provide all of the literature in each and every class that you'll take. We also provide you with something else so you can get back and forth to training, which will be transportation. So if you have your driver's license and a car, then we'll provide you with a gas card. If you're using public transportation, then we'll provide you with a 7-day bus pass. So you can get back and forth to training Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 3:30.
Yeah. So one of the main things about Greater Westtown, I think, is we work with individuals, with our participants, to try to assist them with removing any barriers in their lives. Specifically when it comes to the training program. But if I don't mind, I'm going to make sure to let you guys know to call us between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Or if you're watching us live right now, 1312-563-9570, just to ask more information about the program, if you have more detailed questions, or if you would like to register for, I guess, next week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Next week, Wednesday, 9 a.m. We will be there. So if we can go to the slides now and just talk a little bit about what we have here. Next one. Our mission, just so everyone knows that our mission here is to expand educational and economic opportunities. We've already talked about the adult basic education classes, and after the PowerPoints, we'll talk about job placement and assistance and how we work with that. Next slide, please. Greater Westtown Training Partnership, the Shipping and Receiving Training Program, is located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard, Chicago, Illinois, 60612. The phone number is different here than the one you see on your screen, but it'll work either way, 13125639028. You can find us on Facebook at Greater Westtown. Our email, if you'd like to email us, is training@gwtp.org, and our website is www.gwtp.org. Our information sessions and orientations are Wednesdays at 9 a.m. every Wednesday. For the next, we're in October already, I guess for the next 6 weeks. And training starts November of 2023. Next slide. And Mr. White, could you, next slide, sorry. One more and one more. All right, Mr. White, could you explain a little bit about our warehouse setup here?
So in each and every activity that we have, so we can teach you how to pick orders, either being partial packaging or freight packaging. So the partial packaging can be just a single box using our UPS or FedEx manager system, and teaching you how to ship out an order with partial packaging. Then we have another course what we call freight rates and freight calculations, where we teach you how to ship out the entire pallet. And then after the shipments are done, then we'll teaching you about documentation. The documentations will consist of sales orders, picking lists, packing lists, bill of ladings, things of that nature, so you can have all of the literature or documents that you can have to ship out each and every order.
So, as you see in the image there, that we have a working warehouse. All the materials that we use have actual weight because there are items in there, so that when our participants come in to train, they are actually moving product that has the weight of what you would expect out in the warehouse. Anything, we ask individuals that are interested in shipping and receiving, or that have probably previous work. They've worked in shipping and maybe they want to get back into it, or they want to look for a way to advance. That while they're working, in our training facility, that they are able to actually load pallets, unload pallets. And so when it comes to shipment, you mentioned freight and parcel shipment or individual shipments. What two computerized systems do we use?
So we have our warehouse management system, which is called ASAP Passport, which it'll teach you about inventory control of all of the products that are in there, helping you keep a cycle count. So you're going to physically go in and count each and every product within the warehouse, and then load it into the system. So if there's an actual order and we do mock shipments, so you can learn how to push out that order. In each and every order, there's a difference in the weight capacity of it and how much that needs to be shipped. So we'll create sales orders for you so you can get the feel and the know-how of each and everything that you're shipping out.
So when it comes to parcel shipment, we also use online training versions of UPS. No, it's not Shipmaster. What's the UPS? WorldShip. WorldShip, and there's some training on the FedEx as well. And all these are. It's great to learn on the job, but it's even better when you come into a job knowing how to do
everything.
How to do it. How to. You already have that one step that the employer doesn't really need to spend time training you, that you already know, so you can move on to the next level. And speaking of employers, we've been talking about education, coming in and doing the training program, but the second part of our program is also assisting people with job placement. And as of last year, I think it was when we just talked about it just a few weeks ago, we had, I want to say it's like in the mid 90s that we have for industry placement. Or 80, actually this was from last year, so it has improved from last year to this year. And we're actually coming up to, like, I think it was like 93%. We will make sure that slide is better next time. But it was 88% a few years ago, but we're probably around 90% industry placement. So 9 out of 10 people get to go to work, or go to work, not get to go to work, go to work in the industry-specific field. And what do the individuals or all the people looking at us right now, what do they need to understand about our ability to help them get employment?
So what we with everything that we provide to each and every participant is knowledge. So having the knowledge of all of the things that's being given to them at no cost to them. All of the things and certifications that's being given to them, they can actually utilize everything that's in our training facility, keeping that feel for the industry, going right into work, they can use all of those tools to elevate themselves. When I say elevate, I mean grow within that job. So most people do not have to start off as maybe a warehouse associate. They can go into lead positions. You may not even want to start off as a forklift operator. You can go right into shipping clerk. So you don't have to subject yourself to just one particular field while you're going into these jobs. You have options now that you have the knowledge and know-how to do almost everything at a basic skill, and then applying it within that job.
I like that you mentioned that Greater Westtown will provide you the knowledge, but we can't provide the desire.
Exactly.
We're looking for individuals that are ready to go to work, that are committed to finding employment to better their lives. We can teach from 9 to 9 every day, all the knowledge that we can give, but it really depends on the individual's desire to go to work. So we're asking, if you're interested in finding a job and getting training, to please contact Greater Westtown. Our phone number is on the screen, 1-312-563-9570. We would love to hear from you all. Please contact us, email us, find us on Facebook, send us a message, whatever it is, however you can do so. And if you just show up on Wednesday, you're more than welcome. Let the individuals at the front know that you saw it on CAN TV, and AJ said, hey, show up Wednesday, no appointment necessary, so that they can go ahead and then call me up to the front to greet you all. But if our address, we are located at 500 North Sacramento Boulevard. We are on the corner of Sacramento and Franklin, the northwest corner. In Chicago, our phone number is 1-312-563-9028. That's our direct line for shipping and receiving. The other phone number is for the agency itself, and they can guide you to the right place. Let them know you're interested in the shipping and receiving training program. You can find us on Facebook at Greater Westtown. Our email, training@gwtp.org, and our website at www.gwtp.org. If we can show the website, just so individuals know what to expect if they visit GWTP. We are not only a training agency, we are also a direct job placement agency, and we are a alternative high school for individuals 16 to 21. And you can find all that information here at our website about all the 3 separate programs that we offer. If you look up to, there's the address there. If you need to know a little bit specifically, but if you look up to the tabs, the first one will be our main menu, and then you'll see our vocational training program. That one talks to you not only about our shipping and receiving program, but our woodworking program. Stay tuned. Next month, we will have our woodworking team here at CAN TV to talk to you about their program specifically. And then if you scroll over one more on the top tabs, you'll also see so you have vocational, then job placement. So let's say you're not interested in a training program. Maybe it's too much of your time, and we understand that. We would still like to offer you services to find employment. You can come visit our direct adult job placement, anyone 18 and older, and we'd be able to provide a quick resume update, a quick interview recap, maybe do some training on interview skills, and then help you try to find employment to the best of our ability. If you're willing and you really you have that desire to go into employment, we are there to assist you. And then the final one was our alternative high school. They are also located within the same facility. It's called Westtown Academy. If you know anyone that's 16 to 21 and is looking to get a high school diploma, we offer an alternative high school that does that, provides you with the classes that someone would need in order to be able to graduate not only with, not with a GED at all. We are a CPS granting high school diploma program. So we're about to say our goodbyes for right now, but we would love to hear from you if you're interested. Again, training for shipping and receiving, job placement through shipping and receiving, or direct job placement, alternative high school, however it may be. It's been a pleasure to talk to you all for a few minutes, and we hope to hear from you soon.
I am Mr. White.
And I'm AJ. Thank you for your time, and we hope to hear from you.